My heart is full of hatred and loathing for your ugly faces and stupid, stupid clothing. Welcome back again. This is Nick Bertling, and this is how I made this album, Green Meadows Sketchbook. We're almost finished with this album at this point. This is a song called A Phone Call Home. It's a fairly simple song, but the thought behind it is when people pass away, it would sure be nice to be able to pick a phone up and call them, even though they're gone. I started this song with just the sound of a dial tone and thought to myself, is there a way I could write a song based around a dial tone? But the general thought being that, friends, family, people that you miss that are no longer with us, that you could just pick the phone up and talk to them once in a while, just to kind of fill them in on how things are now and how much they've changed from the last time you saw them and, just let them know what's happening. Anyway, here's how I did it. So this one I have up is called A Phone Call Home. It's track 8 on the album. It started life with just a telephone sound that I created with 2 separate tone generators inside of Reaper. I Googled what the 2 frequencies were that make up a phone dial tone. Boom, there you go. I don't remember what they are. You can look them up. But this literally runs through the entirety of this song from beginning to end. I just made it because I was like, well, it's got to be, how do you write a song that fits over top of a phone? And I just started to think about, who would I call? And I think the obvious answer being my late mother. I would love to, just kind of call her up and fill her in on the past 15 or so years. And, just how much things have changed and how different things are and how crazy things have gotten and, yet how some things are much easier in some ways. It's for me personally and I know not for others. But yeah, I wrote this. I think I started with the Jazz Master and the phone. So you take the phone out of the equation and it's using S gear, so it's not a particularly complicated song. So far it's 1 chord. A. Bass. Sounds like my cheap knockoff Hofner, probably with flat wounds on it. That's the way it goes. It's vocal. Let's see. So that's like a Wurlitzer Rhodes thing. Back up on that. Yeah, it's electric sitar direct in. It's got some plate on it. It's a pretty long plate, but I just put it right on the track, so it's. Oh yeah. Good call you on. There are melodicas, 2 of them, I believe. Things are different now, I know you understand. How else could it go? A little delay on it, so, little Elvis. I tried to... Drums. good sounding kick drum. I like that. Kick out. It's that sub kick thing. That's boring. Definitely have something on top of the snare drum so it's dead. It's nice. But yeah, so that's it. You put them all together, run it back to the top here, and it starts right out with the phone, ends with the phone. And I try to keep it pretty simple and straightforward and as honest as I can be.
Wish that I could call you on the phone just to let you know things are different now.
It's funny, the phone sort of disappears inside of the song. I can still hear it though. I think I set it just so it would sort of disappear from your consciousness, I guess. Not conscience.
Nice to hear your voice, and that it's been too long. Sometimes I wish that I could call you on the phone just to let you know things are different now. I know you understand. How else could it go? I tried to make the most of everything I learned, and I miss you so. Sometimes I wish that I could call you on the phone just to say hello.
Pretty straightforward little track. It would not have been something that would have been difficult to record on a 16-track tape machine. But thankfully we have these wonderful computers, and they really work well. It's easy to recall things. This mix is basically exactly the same as it was before I sent it to mastering, and here we are talking about it. It's a wonderful thing. I could, go back and remix this thing in a couple of minutes and make a completely different album out of it. Well, that's how I did it. And thanks again to everyone who's purchased a copy of Green Meadows Sketchbook. I'll be wrapping it up with the next episode, and I just, I really want to thank all of you for taking time to listen, download, tell friends about it, talk to me about it. I've really enjoyed interacting with a lot of you, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to get in touch with me and ask me about it. I'd love to talk with you. Thanks.